Good afternoon. My persuasive topic is over gun rights and why everyone should own a gun. My audience is anyone who doesn't believe that guns protect people. Who do guns not protect? People that don't have them. The thing about guns is that they can only protect you if you own one. And the reason for that is because criminals find a way to obtain things illegally all the time. They're able to make their own drugs and sell them without sometimes even being caught. Police, of course, do the best they can to track down anyone that has them, but it's impossible to keep up with every non-law-abiding citizen. The interesting things about guns is that they make us all equal. Guns can shoot anyone regardless of your age, gender, weight, size, ethnicity, race, religion. Guns will work on anyone. And that is the reason that they can help protect us. I understand that they can harm us, but the best way to combat that is to be equally prepared to anyone else that has a gun. It has been statistically proven that in towns where guns are most common and most prominent, that those guns have the least amount of, that those towns have the least amount of, crime. The best way to reduce crime is to be well prepared for it. A robber is less likely to pull a gun on somebody if there's a risk that 30 people in the store he's about to rob will all have a gun on him. People don't like to be equally matched, and guns will make us all equal because of the fact that they don't discriminate. Another important thing to consider when using guns is that if we all assume that we have one, then criminals and people that do not abide by the law will not have an upper hand over anyone else. When we have a break-in in our house, or something gets robbed, or our cars get broken into, and our sense of security is shaken, we always call the police. We call someone who is better prepared. Part of what makes them prepared is the fact that they are able to harm and protect us with their guns. We choose to believe that they are good people and that they don't do so. However, non-law-abiding citizens always have a way of working around the law. And we can't be unprepared and let anyone assume that they can just shoot us and kill us and that we have no way to protect ourselves or combat against it. You can use different types of martial arts or self-defense to assume that you can keep yourself safe, but a bullet is always going to win. The best thing that we can do to protect ourselves, our family, other citizens, our children, men and women, absolutely everyone in our own country, is to all own a gun or believe that guns can be good for us, and not to be naive and believe that removing guns will prevent non-law-abiding citizens from obtaining them. Whenever a robber plans something or a terrorist does something, they always have crazy semi-automatic weapons that fire off multiple rounds, and they catch everybody off guard, and they go to places, and there's never anyone in the room that can shoot the terrorist because none of us ever have anything to keep us safe. It's naive to believe that saying we're going to ban guns from here on out and confiscate everyone's guns will remove guns. All that does is make it harder for the citizens to obtain something that can properly protect them. We also need guns for our Second Amendment right that was granted to us for reasons to overthrow the government. If our government becomes too powerful, the only thing that we can do to outmatch them is to have guns. If we remove that ability, what are we going to do if the government becomes too powerful? That being said, guns are still needed. They can keep us safe, they can keep our government under control, and it's better to assume that everyone has one than to assume everyone doesn't and give a criminal an upper hand. Thank you very much.